from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubs will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ben.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. One now to Zobrist. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Strike one to start the at-bat. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Segura moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His past history against John Lester, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. And costly, as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
And that's in there for strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball two.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Too low, 1-0. His past history against John Lester, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. In there, and it's even at 1. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here's Lester now on 2-2. This is line to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at 3rd, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to 3rd with less than 2 outs.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Grounded weakly toward 3rd. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. He's running. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
Nope, that's foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hard liner to center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His past history against John Lester. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Almora is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Phillies down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out for short. Segura has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it This is 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2 one more time. The 2-2 one more time. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that misses for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings. And you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. In now, Gene Segura. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, he flubbed it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
2-2 now. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving it.
And now they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Rizzo.
In there at the knees, strike 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he is in there.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 21 for him on the season. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch. First movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too. Caught him leaning.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Herrera on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey,
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he struck him out.
The first baseman, number 17.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now Lester's 0-1. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Now
hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, pulled toward right center field. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Arrieta.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lester's 2-0 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. And a ball, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 1-2. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third. But Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bryant leads off second with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Tommy Hunter takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Hunter is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sent
Leadoff
packing on
for the
strikes in
Phillies.
his last trip.
Yeah,
The
Matty,
right
and
fielder.
hopefully he got it out of his
Right.
system. Especially now, he's got to bear
Harper.
down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
No, that's
Well
down.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Line hard to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
17.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
Stepping into the
Realmuto.
box, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher
Now
that breaks a
batting,
guy out of a
center fielder,
slump, but this guy was too
Odubel.
good. You knew it was a matter of time before he
Herrera.
started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's wrong.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Realmuto at second with 2 down. He's set. The 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Well hit the other way again. It's into the gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder, number
Andrew
22.
McCutcheon will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his second.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One for the Phillies here on the ARB. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony.
This is skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Roman.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a
Pinch hitting for Chicago. Number 7, pitcher Caratini.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-2 pulled toward right center field. Quinn moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1 for count.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one
now
out.
Batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist pops this one up, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch popped him up. Segura is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over
the
on the
Chicago
mound and
Cubs.
start the home 7th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Now batting, Scott Kingery. He's
Leading
hitless
up
in
for
his
the
2
Phillies.
at-bats so far.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the
Scott
first offering.
Kingery.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Roman Quinn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Brock, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
second
Looked like
baseman.
the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
The right
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he's safe.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek.
Number 93, Pat Neshek. Now playing right, and batting fifth.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, B-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Runner at second, one away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a runner.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about.
And hang on, he's out. Gun down. Stepping in and
leading off for the Phillies,
Xavier Cedeno will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Your attention, please.
Starts him out
Now
with a curveball for a strike. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast,
now
and if they can stay close,
fielder,
get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Stepping in, Aaron Altair, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Victor Arano comes out of the bullpen to shut.
For the Phillies, number 64, Victor Arano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 13, David Bodie.
He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jake Arrieta hangs win number 11 on his line. Victor Arano wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Andrew was victorious.